Hi there, and welcome to God Awareness, a guide to being more mindful of God throughout your day. Becoming free, real, anchored, and compassionate are only some of the ways that God Awareness can mark our lives, and you'll likely discover many more. Christians use different vocabularies as tools to help describe these marks. One vocabulary is fruits, or fruit of the Spirit, from Galatians 5. Love, joy, peace, patience. Paul describes these as fruit because they grow from our life in Christ. They aren't a checklist to be achieved, but real-life experiences that sprout up in our day, often surprising us as gifts of grace. Another traditional way to describe these marks is growing into a Christ-likeness, the whole point of our Christian walk. This is the daily living of the converted life, being transformed day by day. Our lives are renewed, Paul says in Philippians 2, as we let the same mind be in us that was in Christ. It's the fruit of practicing and cultivating God awareness. Another phrase used to describe the marks of being God aware is simply abundant life, Christ's own words for the life he offers. He offers us this free, real, anchored, grateful, compassionate life in every moment. Yet we miss the invitation when we're preoccupied and distracted. The both spiritual and practical practice of God awareness can help us live abundantly, loving God with our whole heart, soul, mind, and strength. A powerful witness for Christ to the world. Bearing that in mind, beginning again today by getting comfortable and taking a few deep breaths. And on the next exhale, allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm as you gently close your eyes, tuning in to notice the rhythm, the flow of the breath today, just letting your breath come and go naturally. In your own time, just scanning through the body, remembering to notice not only the physical sensations, but also your mood as you scan down through the body. And now becoming aware of God's presence, recognizing that He is here, right now. Just rest in His presence, consciously acknowledging Him. Rest in this reality. Rest in Him. Just be. What we're doing here is becoming more familiar with His presence, cultivating a more natural sense of anchoring ourselves in Him. If your focus wanders, you bring it back, committed to this one direction of God awareness. A moment, a breath at a time. Simply begin again. just recognizing and resting in His presence. As you do, it's totally normal for all kinds of thoughts and sensations to come up. When you find a thought has suddenly popped up, or it's maybe been there for a while, try to notice what happened, the self-awareness part, noting where your focus has been or gone off to, and letting it go, letting it come and go in the background, and coming back to the breath first, if you find that helps to anchor yourself, and back to a conscious awareness of God's presence. Resting in His presence, knowing with confidence that He is here, right now. We're spending this time simply becoming more familiar with His presence, and eventually so that we can more easily recognize His voice, naturally hearing His voice speaking into our lives. When you're ready, before you open your eyes, pausing for a few moments, letting the work of the practice integrate. Whenever you finish this practice each day, always try to bring this awareness you just practiced into whatever you're doing next. Bring this awareness from the practice into everyday life. Again, they're not separate. We sit and set aside this time to create a conducive environment to practice, making it easier to practice in the first place. But as soon as you finish, note whatever it is you're off to next, so that you can bring this sense of God awareness with you. And with that, I'll see you later.